Today I'd like to talk to you about pre-sanding styrene after you've scribed it before you snapped it to help keep your edges nice and true. The main goal of scratch building obviously is to make it look like it's not scratch build. You don't want the pieces to stand out from your kit if it's a simple add-on or if it's a full scratch built piece. You want it to make it look like it has the same fit and finish of a production kit. So most of that comes with the preparation beforehand and also the sanding and filling and so forth after it's put together. One of the things I see quite often is when you cut a piece, it has a little raised furrow on either side of the cut line, and if you don't sand that off, it is magnified greatly once the paint is put on, and I see that quite a bit on scratch built pieces. So I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. So in the interest of keeping things simple, we're going to cut about a 1/2 inch off of this, and of course you need a pencil, you need a good ruler like this 6-inch stainless steel one here. It's nice and rigid, it's got centimeters and inches on it, and it's also got a conversion table in the back. And you need a good knife. You need to be very sharp. You need to change the blades often. As soon as it starts to drag or skip as you're trying to pull it across the plastic, change it, because the less sharp it is, the more likely it is you hurt yourself or damage your part. And when I'm cutting, the weight of my hand and the blade is about all that I'm pushing. I'm not really putting any pressure on it. So I put about 4 or 5 passes on this. And again, you can't see it, but you can definitely feel that there's a ridge right there on either side of the cut. So we're going to take our sanding stick, and this is not an aggressive sanding stick. It's about 240 grit. We're just going to take this and we're going to lightly sand across these two pieces. And of course, we're only using this outside piece, but by using the other piece on the other side of it to support the sanding stick, it keeps the edges nice and true. So now that you can't feel that anymore, we're going to snap that off, and you've got a nice clean edge there to work with. Another quick little tool and tip that I've got here is when you're cutting off small pieces. Say you need a very small sliver cut off and you don't have any strip that's that dimension. Especially on thicker styrene, it can be tough to get that piece off without warping it, twisting it, or deforming it. So we cut a few times, use our sanding stick to smooth it out, and then we'll use this seamer. This is a hand seamer. I got it Harbor Freight. It's just got aluminum jaws on it. They're smooth. They don't have any kind of texture on them. And they work so well for just grabbing that little sliver right there and popping it off. And it doesn't warp it, it doesn't twist it or anything like that, because it supports the whole thing as you're cutting it off. So that's just a quick little tip on keeping your edges nice and true, and I hope that really helps you out. Thanks.